Hi lovers, let me show you how to cut this beautiful lantern sleeve. So the one I'm going to be cutting is going to just have only 2 steps, but this particular one has 3 steps. So the first thing you need to do, you need to get your basic sleeve pattern. For people that don't know how to draft this particular basic sleeve pattern, I've dropped the video, so you can go ahead and check my profile. You're going to see the video. So the first thing you need to do is I'm going to label my pattern, the left side, the right side, so that I will know. Then you are going to determine where you want the lantern shape to start. So me, because I didn't want to do the exact 3 steps, I have a video where I did the 3 steps, but I think I deleted it. So this particular one is just 2 steps that I did, although I wanted to do 3 steps, but I ended up doing only 2 steps. So the first thing, you determine where you want yours to start. If you want yours to start from the shoulder left to you, you can use everything. So but I just did 2 steps on this one. So I just went ahead to measure the length of where I want my lantern sleeve to start. So I think I used my elbow length. Then I'm going to divide that. You must not divide it into 2 equal parts, but yes, you can divide it into 2 equal parts. So I went ahead to divide mine. So because I want to have 2 steps, that's why I divided it into 2. So you're now going to label this so that you will know this is the first one is number 1, then the second one is number 2, then number 3. But that one that is going to be attached to the shoulder, I'm not going to be doing anything on it. I'm just going to fix the lantern shape on it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. You can see. So I'm going to cut the number 2. Please, when you are doing this lantern sleeve, I will always advise that you have to be extremely careful about it. So I later cut another one, which was the one that is supposed to make it number 3, but at the end of the day I still ended up not using it because it was very small. So I just decided to go with the 2 steps I wanted to do initially. So these are my steps that I want to use. So the first thing you need to do after getting the steps, you are going to go ahead and divide it again by 2. So whatever you have there, you are going to divide it again by 2. That means you have to cut it on the middle. So I've marked my own at the middle. After marking it at the middle, please, you have to make sure that you see that particular place that you marked, that middle line, add arrows to it so that you will know okay, this is the 2 sides that they are meeting together, and this is the side they are supposed to fix to number 2 or number 3. I don't know if you are getting me. That center line that you are marking, that's the important part. You have to make sure that you know them. So you have to use, maybe put any sign, or you can as well just number everything. So this is me adding arrow to my own, and make sure you number the up, number the down, so that you don't go and mix it up. So if you put number 1 on the down, you're going to also putting number 2, number 1 on the down. So this is number 3. I've gone ahead to slit it open, but you can see that added arrow and I numbered the 2 so that you know. Now we are going to do slash and spread. I've placed my own in another pattern paper and a fresh pattern. So we are going to start slashing. Now where you are slashing is, you see that particular line that you marked, that line that you demarcated it with, that's where you are going to slash. You are not going to slash with the initial cut that we did. That is the place you are supposed to attach to the other one. You are not going to slash from there. You are going to slash from that middle line where you divided, that place that you added your arrows. That's where you are going to be slashing. So this is me slashing mine. You can as well measure your own, because your slashing, I think your slashing has to be equal. And yes, but mine, I didn't make it equal because this video was just for tutorial. I wasn't making this sleeve for anything. I just made it for this tutorial. So you are just going to calmly slash your own, and I will still advise, make sure your slashing is equal, so that when you want to spread, you also spread them equally. So you go ahead and slit it, you slash it open. You can see mine, I've slashed mine open. Then you are going to start spreading. Now you can spread as much as you want. You can spread with 2 inches space, depends on how full you want to be. You can spread 1 inch space, you can spread 1.5, you can spread 3 inches. So mine, I used 2 inches spacing to spread my own. So I'm going to start spreading and pinning. So you can see And this particular sleeve is usually very beautiful. Imagine making a very simple gown and you have this kind of sleeve. Maybe you even do like 3 steps or 4 steps, and you're having this kind of sleeve. It's going to elevate your design, your dress. So this is still me spreading my own. After spreading, you have to go ahead and connect everything. You can see, and like I said, make sure that you are spreading it evenly. If you're using 2 inches to spread everything with 2 inches. Then another thing you have to do is you're going to add your stitching allowance. That is 0.5. Me, I usually use 0.5 for my stitching allowance. So if you use 0.75, you can go ahead. If you use 1 inch, you can go ahead and add. So after that, go ahead and cut it out. You can see how I'm cutting mine out. So this is what you are going to repeat in everything. So this is the second one. The one this is still down number 3, the second one of the number 3. So you don't get confused, because I started spreading with my number 3. This is the sister of the number 3. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing I did on the previous one, and I'll go ahead and cut it out. So I'm bringing the second one, which is the number 2. We repeat the exact thing we did. So after that, the next thing is get our fabric. Remember what I said, I wanted to do like 3 steps, but at the end of the day I just changed my mind. So this is the third one. I had to add it to my sleeve. Now my sleeve pattern comes without seam allowance, so I just went ahead to add extra 1 inch seam allowance. So these are the circles I've made. These are the slash and spread that I did, all of them. So just place it on your fabric and cut out everything. You can see how I'm cutting my own. So this video is actually so long. I don't know, I kind of wanted to make it very short, but at the end of the day I still wanted to show you guys everything. If you have any question regarding this, I think you can go ahead and drop your question on the comment section. If I have time, I'm going to go through it and I'm going to answer your questions. So I've gone ahead to cut out everything. You can see these are everything that I will be needing for this particular sewing. So I think I'm going to stop this video here for today, and I'm still going to post the part 2 today actually, but the video is already too long, in as much as I would have loved to compile everything in one video, but it's actually becoming so long because I want to show you guys every details. I don't want to skip out anything. So the next video I'm going to be dropping is going to be the sewing video. I'm going to show you how I sew everything together, but please make sure that you match. You see that, like number 2 and number 2, make sure that you put the number 2 and number 2 together. Number 3 and number 3, make sure you put number 3 and number 3. Then again, if you are not yet following us, go ahead and give us a follow, guys. You guys should follow me now, except you guys don't want me to be posting tutorials. So you guys should go ahead and follow me. And if you ever find any of my videos helpful, please go ahead and drop a comment, even if you just love emoji or even sticker. You can just draw. You should stop being stingy with comments. It's not nice.